This is Lammuk Radio.
Bringing you the best with Yang Whittaker.
Coming up on this month's show, will Theresa May now have to change Brexit's plans? And I'll also be talking to the public about how they believe the Conservatives will lead Brexit. Moving on from that topic, I do hope everyone's having a lovely day if it's the morning or the afternoon. I will say at the moment for me it's looking really sunny outside. I do hope all of you are having that lovely weather because it'll be great weather at the moment to go to the beach, I would say. But what we've got coming up for you first is Sweet by Bed Sound. Now, wasn't that a lovely instrumental song? Now, what we have coming up next is a lovely song named House. Up next, what are the options for Brexit? As we already know, Theresa May had called on this election hoping to strengthen her negotiating hand within the government, but which ended up wiping out some of her seats in government. Those hoping to keep close ties with the EU feel abandoned. They say this was a rejection to the PM's approach and were calling for a compromise on her negotiating demands. But ministers say there will be no change in the course. They say last year's vote must be honoured. I will find out as I go out and ask people in the public what are their beliefs and what their thoughts are on this Brexit situation. So I've got Hawking with me. So Hawking, I wanted just to ask you, so what do you believe and how do you think the Conservatives will actually lead us through Brexit? Do you believe they'll do it well, or do you think it will cause business problems due to the factor of trading?
I mean, with great difficulty. After this election, this will be a parliament that is just Brexit, nothing else. I think they'll do the best of the available options, but it depends. It's pretty clear that the high-level Europeans, and I'm not talking about the elected leaders of their respected countries here, because Macron seems to have his head screwed on, right? But people like Verhofstadt have basically decided that they want the worst possible deal. So yeah, I suspect it will be bad for business.
So do you believe the Labour Party could have done any better in this situation?
If they had a majority, which would be unlikely, I think they could probably have done better, but by the same token, I do not think with their current leadership they would be in any position to really lead the nation in any ideologically coherent direction. I mean, Corbyn seems devout to the worst part of European membership from a public perspective, and uninterested in the most beneficial parts, at least to business. So I think overall, maybe at this point, no better.
So that was Hawking, everybody, so thank you Hawking for being able to take part in this, and those were his points and views on how he thinks Brexit's going to go. So up next we got another little instrumental song for you, so stay tuned and enjoy. I just want to say a big thank you for everybody for listening to my first Lammuk Radio show. Thanks so much for listening and tuning in. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe and to get more content from me. And I'll see you in my next show or in my first documentary. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll sign off with one last song. Have a good night, everyone.